kosher, be copacetic.
Sounds back on. We talked about nightmares of just losing your teeth constantly.
I had a dope dream.
D&D dreams. Kayla dreams about school. I think school is fun.
School is great, and everyone should love school and education.
And I was just
learning
talking
more
trash
about
on like
the world
past
they live
professors right then. I had, because I was sick, I had all this paperwork and stuff where it's like, hey, look, you know, this guy's really bad off. He's basically crippled. He's not going to be showing up a whole lot of the time. It was nasty. I show up to these gen ed teachers. I failed chemistry, like Chem 1, which I know all the stuff in. I failed it 5 times with each chemistry professor because I took a different one every time, because every time I would walk up at the beginning of the semester and be like, look, I'm super sick. I've got tons of paperwork on it. I hate giving out my medical information, but I am more than willing to because I understand that that might be a necessity. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing like 90% of this stuff at home, and I'm just physically not going to be able to be here. And they're always like, oh, that's no problem. I don't even learn my kids' names, blah, blah, whatever, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Go through. 90%'s on the test, 80% completions on the homework, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. And then they fail me. And then I email them like, yo, what the fuck is this? And I'm like sending them all the grades that I got and all the, you know, all the tests, all the homework, anything that had a grade on it, on, you know, BA average. They're like, yeah, well, you didn't show up, and I got a policy that says that if you don't show up to class 6 times, you lose a letter grade, and the 6 times after that. And so you're just at the point where you just couldn't recover the grade by actually doing the things.
But you said.
And I was like, I talked to you at the beginning of the goddamn semester. I gave you paperwork. I gave you photos of the inside of my stomach and shit like that, like really personal things. And this is what you do to me. And I filed so many complaints with the school board and stuff like that. Never did anything about it.
I'm sorry, that's rough.
And then I had one bad geology professor where it wasn't anything like that. It was just the dude was senile. He was so old that he had just lost it. It was my computer geology class. And I know he lost it because I went through the computer geology class, barely showed up, but every time I showed up, I was trying to talk to him about it. I was trying my best to like get through to him what was going on. He didn't really seem to care. And I kept all the work that I did because it was just computer things. I just had a flash drive with all my assignments on it. Fails me. The next semester comes around. I show up and I'm like, hey, I'm Ian. It's nice to meet you. Like, you know, I just fake feeling better, shake his hand, and then I don't show up the rest of class. I literally just changed the dates on the flash drive and re-emailed them to him. I got an 89% in that class.
Jesus.
And it was like, what are we doing here? And I complained to the school board about it.
Nothing.
I sent them literally like report for report. I'm like, hey, this is everything that I kept from last year. This is what I sent to them. This is the grade that I got. This is this year. Notice anything different? It's exclusively the dates. I sent all this to them. B almost A. Are you going to do anything about this? And they're like, oh, we'll send it up the chain and blah, blah. It was.
No, I had great professors.
I was peeved.
I
had a couple great professors. My paleontology professor, Julia, she's the one curates at the Dinosaur Museum out in Fruita. She's fantastic. Cooley, the geology professor, super cool. I had tons of great ones. At Parnover in the biology department's great. I can't remember my plant biology teacher, but he was awesome.
Did you have O'Rourke?
I don't think so. What do you teach?
Archaeology.
Oh, no, I didn't take any archaeology classes.
No.
It was the geology student. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you would have.
I had one.
I had 2 as a history major, so it was like.
I had the ancient history class, the like base one, to fill a gen ed, but I can't remember who that guy was because I was super sick and vomiting all the time. I was in that class maybe 6 times that semester.
Yeah, and the history professors literally all want to shoot their brains out when they have to teach that class. So.
Yeah. Well, the dude passed me, so.
Yeah.
I gotta say he's one of the good ones.
Better than most of them.
Better than most of the gen ed teachers. I understand you don't want to teach gen ed, but I don't want to learn it either. So let's come to a compromise here and not be pieces of shit to each other.
Here we are.
Welcome back to D&D House, everybody. Welcome back to Mad King. We just, we've skipped through the last of the week. Jimmy's recovery will be completed this morning. He is mobile, up and going around. He's got a bit of a cane still. He's got some physical rehab to work through. Derek's not quite sure how long it's going to take him to get actually up to snuff. But he's healed.
Okay.
Frida's available. The gals are available.
The lab.
We got a lot of corals.
We did.
We sure did.
We've used a lot of corals.
We have.
got a good chunk that increase sport talents, and a good couple that increase age. Adara is now 16.
She indeed is.
Also, we asked consent because that would be
Did
weird
ask.
not to.
Yeah.
Not just gonna time skip these children without them being on board.
And from that, Amelia actually decided not to advance her age, which was honestly fine because that just meant I could give more to Adara. So like, all worked out.
Caroline's 18 now, or was it 19?
Nope, she.
No, it's 18. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maria's 16.
Yep, she was 15, went up by 3 years, so she's now
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. And your dog. Cerberus is full grown.
It's a big woofer now.
3-year-old woofer.
Indeed.
With the mind of a
With the
puppy.
mind of a real dum-dum.
That's fine. We'll work on that.
Is
so
it
at full size, how big is it?
Big.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4" on a good day with shoes.
A little over half that.
Okay, that's a decent sized woofer.
So like Strangles.
He's
Well,
gonna be
you
sitting.
never met Strangles,
No.
but you met Bacchus.
I did meet Bacchus.
Top of his head's gonna sit just above the bottom of your rib cage.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a big dog.
Dope. Dope. It's a
My
woofer.
parents raised English Mastiffs when I was a kid. They're the best dog.
He's right at that perfect height index where he's big, but he's not so big that he's just gonna collapse under his own joints, like the Mastiffs usually do. Mastiffs just can't do a whole lot.
Wait,
lot of
was
the time.
Cerberus a boy or a girl? I thought it was a girl.
Girl. Yeah.
It's like not just like.
All of the children, everything we collect will be female.
Everything you collect is female.
Yep.
So far.
I don't
So
know
far.
why.
No, we got it. We gotta.
Besides your
We got
main
a Goliath
NPCs
man.
so far.
I'm not a Goliath. I'm a human.
Well, you're human, but like you're as big
Very
as
big
fuck
for
Goliath,
human.
Yeah.
I'm very, quite large.
Quite
Yes.
large. Quite large.
There's rumors that my mother fucked a giant, but they're unfounded.
They are unfounded.
May have had sex with Emir. Who knows? Oh.
Sport talents have been increased.
Mm-hmm.
In Oozle,
Ah, yes.
you gave yourself one of those corals.
I sure
A couple
did.
pieces of those coral.
Oozle
and,
has a sport
have
talent
given
now.
yourself a sport talent.
Just
It's
sport
gonna
talent.
be great.
You'll see. Could spin plates.
No.
Can spin plates.
Play the lute.
Someone somewhere has had the sport talent where they can just spin plates.
That's
Hey
dope.
man, if it works, it works.
Well, it didn't probably. They probably got sent to the camp and immediately offed.
Can you throw a ball like really far?
I mean,
That's
I
a
can
pretty
alre-
good
I can
sport talent.
already do that. I'm as strong as you.
But farther.
Sport talents for all kinds of things, but Oozle did not take either of those.
He did not.
And now you guys are looking to
Loser.
depart.
We are.
Yes.
Find the actual objective that you came over this way for.
Before we leave, we have to stop at the market to get this man a bear.
Can you go to the old market?
They're gonna give me a bear.
Yeah.
And you have we'll give you a piece of this white branch coral. Was it white branch?
Yes, you have consumed the white branch coral so that the bears are easily to control. It controls all animals.
Yeah, you have animal mind control for 2 weeks.
So
Some
that
straight up mind control.
Straight up mind control.
So
they get a
like-
will save against it, but yeah, straight up mind control.
so
Is
that
it opposing will saves?
No.
Okay, thank God.
so the bear just ends up controlling you. No.
Oh, God.
It's like, no, you get me a sandwich.
So yeah, that on top of your bonuses with bears should give you a good start on
Get a bear.
getting this bear to like you. So yeah, that's gonna happen, and then we're gonna head out.
How are you going to head out?
Um,
Dragon Sanctuary does not have regular ferries, as
Well,
nobody goes there
Could rent a boat.
on account of the murderous demons.
We could try to rent a boat from someone.
I can rent a boat.
So you're gonna rent a boat that you personally, just your crew is gonna take?
That, or we could just pay someone to take us over there. I don't know how willing
Yeah,
they
that
would
would
be
probably
to do
be
that.
better.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
I mean, we could just go to the docks and
None
pitch
of
the
us
idea of
sail.
like, hey,
Faraway abandon us.
which one of you guys wants to take us over to Dragon Sanctuary? See how that goes. Yeah.
Probably not well.
Well, you know-
As a matter of fact, as you're at the market, it does not go well at all.
But what if I have a bendy straw?
Wait,
Well,
what if
you
I have-
guys can roll some charisma checks.
What if you give me the bendy straw and
I don't want orc germs
you've let
on
me
it.
use the bendy straw many times. Don't fucking even.
But every time you taint it just a little bit.
So that you want like just
Just a little more.
like a diplomacy work.
Yeah, diplomacy would work just fine. How are you going to talk him into it?
What are you gonna say?
Please, my good man.
Because
how?
that
Ooh.
100% sets the DC.
Or what if I use intimidate and not bully anybody
Do
into
not bendy
doing it,
straw.
and I'm not like
So-
forcing them to do it, but I'm gonna pitch the idea that like we have to go over there and deal with the demons. Otherwise, the demons are gonna make their way over here and kill a whole bunch of people.
Right, that would still be
Intimidate check.
diplomacy.
Because that would
Damn
be
it.
a bluff check.
But if you wish to intimidate them, you can, and it might be easier to get you there.
But back?
But you do need somebody hired on that will drop you off and then presumably pick you back up afterwards.
Do we know anybody that knows how to work a boat?
No.
No, he left us. But
Yeah.
we'll see him
I-
again.
So
Have-
I'll just do a straight diplomacy roll.
I have
Yeah.
some
And,
knowledge on
with that
longboats.
idea of just being like, hey man, we gotta take care of these
We have
demons. We have to
sail.
like quell them as much as we can and then get the fuck out of here. Cause
Uh-huh.
like
That's
Uh-huh.
something.
there's a lot of them and they could be coming.
That's something.
Uh-huh.
Just row.
That's something.
I mean, that'll help.
Dice.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, total of 25.
Is that with the bendy plus drop
I-
plus 2?
No, Bendy Straw put me at a 27. Hot dice.
You actually can hire somebody.
I love these dice. These red dice are the shit.
There's
Alright,
an old
Thanks, Heather.
salty sea captain. He's got the ship's kind of ran down, just a little sloop, crew of maybe 10. And it seems like he really needs the work. Like nobody else is wanting to hire him for much of anything else. And after a little bit of talking, he's like, "All right, look, stop with your saving the world bullshit. I get it. It's important. How much are you paying me?"
It's a dangerous journey. So,
It's a very dangerous journey.
how does 20 gold pieces sound?
Each? I'd say you have a deal.
Fuck it, sure.
All right, let's get a quick head count here.
So that's what, 2,000?
The three of you. We've got 5 kids.
Are we taking everyone?
No, we are
We've
not
got-
taking everyone.
Okay, who are you taking?
So
who's on the ship?
We're gonna take Derek, because
Okay.
Derek's gonna hang out on the ship.
You think so?
Yeah, because we already talked to him about it, and he said, "Yeah, I'll go." But I was like, "Yeah, he could just stay on the ship." And then
Derek's
Dean was like,
willing.
"Yeah, he would prefer to just stay on the ship."
Okay.
The whole conversation. So yeah, Derek's gonna go. Frida is gonna go. Adara is gonna go. And Caroline is gonna go.
And then Nvidia is going to stay with the rest of them.
Okay. They wouldn't charge for the animals anyway.
Okay.
They wouldn't know any better.
How about the bear?
I'm gonna buy some solid armor for Caroline before we head out, though.
That's a good call as
Yeah.
well. So that's 7 individuals, 20 gold apiece.
All right.
Easy. Shmoney.
Shmoney.
I offer them an extra 100 gold if we get back safely.
Okay, yeah. Great. We'll talk logistics on the ship. I'll get the boys together.
Perfect. Making sure we're not getting abandoned.
It's a good call.
I don't want to be left there. I do not care for the demons.
The demons do not care for you.
Are you not taking Mark?
No, animals do not care for me. I don't know how
Oh.
demons feel.
They're demons.
Yes.
They don't
DM.
care for anybody.
8 people.
Yes.
They don't care for
Fuck in here, Mark.
Maybe they'll like me.
Maybe you can force them to. You get to the old market.
bendy straw.
All kinds of horrid wares, different amalgamates, animals in cages, people in cages, people
Sweet.
catchers.
People catchers?
People catchers. Have you never seen the man traps before? It's like it's a big pole with a big U-shape end, and it's got the spikes on it. So you shove it around their neck, and it captures around. Yeah.
I've seen those in sad black and white photos.
I
talk about that any
actually
further.
just watched a YouTube video about those, which is really funny.
Yeah.
Is
Horrifying.
Was it funny?
It was actually
funny.
No, it's funny because it gets
I mean, you're
brought
the only
up.
one at the table who could say that,
No,
but like...
okay, first off, shut your fucking mouth. The whole premise of it is I think they still use them in China and Japan, and it's not like obviously don't have the spikes on them, but they're just like the poles with like the U shape.
China
and then like
wouldn't admit to
and
it.
then like 8 people just like
China
all the
doesn't
cops
exist.
just show up and just like pin a dude to a freaking like to a wall and he just can't move. It's funny. Like they just swarm them because they don't carry guns, so they just pin them. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With more context, yes.
Exactly. You want to let me finish?
I'm sure the police trapping a man against the wall is quite funny.
It is.
Should have been there for it, man.
Should have
Hilarious.
been there for it. I learned about them from Warhammer. The Skaven used them.
I'm
Oh,
a
I guess I
history
should take this
major.
out.
Was
So-
a history major.
I don't know where I learned about them. Some film.
Any hoser.
Gotcha. Moving forward.
What do you wish to buy? A good set of armor?
Good set of armor.
What kind of
for
armor?
Caroline. Would she want some
Can go
plate,
up to
or
no.
does she
She can
want
as a
some,
brawler. She can only go up to medium armor.
medium armor? So solid set of medium armor. Like
Chain is good.
Chain shirt.
That's what I have.
something a little more substantial than that.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can go to a breastplate, I believe.
Okay, give her a breastplate.
Okay. So it's +6 to her AC. I'll mark all that down later.
How much would that run me?
I believe a breastplate's 50 gold pieces.
Fucking dope.
It takes a little while to find one in her size, and one needs kind of reworked a little bit, but you get it handled.
We know people.
Yeah, well,
We can get it fixed up
Yeah.
real nice.
yeah, you can get it fixed up better later. They got bears in cages.
I'm looking for a bear.
They're all pretty poorly fed and
Makes sense.
ravenous looking. Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, cramped conditions. They don't look too healthy.
Any interesting looking bears? Any badass looking bears?
Nope, here's how we test it. If Zelly is going to walk up to all of the bears, the one who does not fear her is the one we take.
Does one not fear? It's Zelly.
Looks at you and
They
scoffs.
they all coward.
God damn it. Weak-willed bears.
No successes on the will saves.
God damn it.
Oh, but that's good because you gotta go get some will save. That's fine.
Not 20 is the same against you.
Basically, or just mundane.
I don't know what that was.
You see it, Zelly's like walking down these just rows, and there's the wet market, and then there's like there's live animals in the wet market, and then there's the live animals that are to be sold for fighting and for exotic pets and things. She's just walking down the rows, and everything is just like trying to part from her as much as it can. She walks by like a fish tank full of lobster, and they scuttle to the far side.
So you should probably look at where they have the fighting bears.
How much for a fighting bear? What are you
Uh,
looking at? Who do I need to go to find a fighting bear?
Oh, there's this scruffy Caribbean-looking fellow. He's got some patchwork hair, eye patch, real piratey-looking fella. He's got some bigger animals and some much larger cages towards the end of the market line. He's got the fighting bears. They don't look much like fighting bears to you.
Yeah.
Most of them are black bears, so a much smaller size.
No grizzlies?
No grizzlies.
Do you want to wait? Get a bear somewhere else?
There's a red panda.
Oh, please!
You will train that to be the most dangerous member of
Just
our
throw
party.
it at people.
Cuteness and claws.
They're all black bears. Some of them are
And a,
Yeah, they're all
and
black
a red
bears.
panda.
No, this guy doesn't go up north, and he doesn't mess with bears that can actually fight.
You have 2 weeks. Take the red panda. If all else fails, we find you another one later.
And when Zelly walks by, the red panda like does the little rear up.
Yes.
It is cute.
Hey,
But I'm
man.
not much one for cuteness.
Hey man, Master Shifu was a bad mofo. That's all I'm saying.
Is that what he was?
He was. Yep.
He's just really, really old.
Just really not looking like a red panda, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the guy.
Yeah.
You
You got an eye for the Coliseum? You heading over there this afternoon?
no. Maybe no. What I am looking for is, got any little higher shelf product going on? Any bigger bears really? Because these are all short, small bears.
He just like looks around the open field that the market's in. Do you see any bigger cages?
Thought
There
maybe-
is one bigger cage. It's got a rhino in it.
Thought maybe you had better
Close enough
bears.
to a bear.
That's a bear with a horn.
It's a bear with a horn. That's all
Look,
I'm
all
It's
right.
essentially a unicorn.
I only go to so many woods. These are the bears that come out of the woods.
Not the right woods.
Where's the right woods?
Up north.
No, too cold.
Too
My
weak.
nose runs.
My
Too
nose
weak.
runs.
I'm gonna just like huff a thing of ice cloud at him.
Ugh.
Smells like beans.
Can I help you with anything?
Better bears. I didn't eat that thing yet, right? I didn't want to eat that. If that was the plan.
No. We could just save that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. No bears.
All right.
None of them meet the
Not
standards.
even the red panda.
I don't care for cuteness. I care for valor in battle.
You're more than welcome to buy it.
But it'll hate me.
Yeah, it will. It absolutely
You
will.
can really work with it to get it to not hate you. That could be your.
Can
first...
maybe mind control it so it wouldn't hate you.
No, I gave you the mind control,
Well, I haven't eaten it yet.
but it'll only like me for 2 weeks. Talk about a fake friendship, bro. Like,
But that's
Fair
2
weather
weeks.
friends.
That's 2 weeks that you can work on your relationship to where once that ends, maybe he won't run away immediately.
You guys know how mind control effects usually work in Pathfinder, right? When the control ends, they not only go back to normal, but understand that they were acting in a way because they were put under an enchantment.
Oh well, there you go.
Woody, it's
No
a
red panda for me.
though.
All right.
Panda's just like, I've been mind controlled. You bitch.
that's exactly what it would do. No, I don't. I'm not getting a creature that will hate me. That's
Its
just.
toe beans are so pink.
Okay. Does he know anywhere or any
We
other
already
merchants?
have like 20 NPCs.
that
I'm
sell
not
better
getting another
bears?
animal.
See, the best part is, though, is that this, I don't actually have to run as an NPC. It's just a potential hazard. It's never going to really learn to fight. It's never going to be actually useful in combat. It's just something that you can get attached to that I can kill someday.
I got another
So buy the
question
panda,
for the
guys.
man.
Buy the red panda.
I got another question for the guy.
Yeah.
You know any other bear traders or animal traders that sell anything bigger than your bear selection over there? Anybody that goes up north? Give me a real good bear. Unlike the ones you have here.
There is Sven. He comes down every now and again.
How often?
Oh, maybe once every couple of months. It's a long trip. Got to navigate all the way around the Mad King's waters. Land at some silly port. Talk to some weird people with some sleds. He doesn't usually bring bears back, but he's done one or two real big white ones.
That's what I want. I'm gonna say that to him. That's what I want.
Yeah, okay, well, keep coming back and maybe you'll see him. I ain't seen him in...
Please tell me he's just actually looking at his
He's
arm.
100% just looking at his wrist. Yeah.
Okay.
2 months.
And he comes in at like what? Every 3 months? Something like that?
Yeah, 3, 6, once a year.
Does he have contact? Does he have contact information? Can I send him a letter? Special request.
Probably not. Ship's name's the Diamond.
We can find that shit.
Mark that down. Thanks for your help.
He was like, I need to mark that down too.
Yeah. All right.
No, that was totally already in the world.
Yeah.
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 I got a whole list of ships.
And the diamond is on that list.
And the
I
Diamond
promise you.
is totally on that list.
Got it. Diamond equals possible polar bear.
So,
Cool.
I mean, you could also just, if you know he comes here, leave a letter here for him. and request with extra payment of gold that he stop by the bar, drop off a bear, you know.
There's no port at Braunshire.
There's a port that's not quite so Braunshire.
Which is
Sort of.
kind of, you know, on lockdown right now.
But, you
And a
know,
man just walking in with a polar bear might...
He's trading, damn it.
it was...
Bloodfist can't stop commerce. Yes, he can, and he has.
All right.
That's okay.
All right, we'll find it later.
So I believe we're
Maybe I'll get a better
ready
bear.
to set out on our grand adventure. Right?
You've got a ship miraculously.
Sure did.
You don't have a
Sure
bear,
did.
but none of them are catching your eye. Not even the super adorable red panda that would totally ride your shoulders into battle. And,
See, now you're trying to get me to
He really is. He
connected,
really
so then you can
is.
just like rip
I'm
it
gonna
away.
get you connected to plenty of things. Don't worry about it. This is but the first attempt. Get you with something sometime. Get everybody with something eventually. You say that. They were saying the same thing. How many kids y'all got tagging along there?
Listen, relax.
How's that puppy doing?
Hey, it's not a puppy anymore.
Not a
He's
puppy
big
anymore.
woofer.
Now he's a big woofer.
Kinda
Are you
dumb.
bringing him?
Say
An
No.
untrained puppy slash
Untrained wolf
dog.
dog.
now has newfound strengths that doesn't know its own body yet.
No. However,
I say you just let it go to
I
town.
will. Ooh, no. So since
Oh, gosh.
Nvidia is, oh gosh, me, I have good ideas. Okay, like 90% of the time.
That's
So,
what I say.
it's-
That sounds exactly like what I say.
It does, but you know.
Y'all haven't died yet.
So
Let's hear
I'm
it.
gonna get that book that I got to train the dog. I'm gonna leave that book with Nvidia, who is going to be hanging out with the rest of our children on this island, and I'm gonna have Nvidia try to train my dog a little bit because she could just actually talk to the dog.
Okay, so
So,
here's
like-
the thing, though. I don't believe NVIDIA would be down for that because, like,
She knows you're gonna use it for war.
yeah, as well as, like, leave it alone. Why are you trying to train it to be human? Like,
I'm not trying to train it to be human. It's a big giant
to be
woofer.
obedient to humans
You know
instead
what?
of just living free as
You
an
leave
animal.
you leave the training manual behind with the dog. Cerberus and the training manual are left.
Yeah, sure.
Just like leave it on her bed.
Just like an oozing
Leave it in the
face
hay.
like that. All right, yeah. So
Little piece of kale next to it, bit of a carrot.
Maybe like a gold piece.
Single gold.
Single gold piece. It's about all she can carry.
all right.
She needs a tiny bag of holding.
Tiny bag of holding.
It's just a coin purse.
You guys gather the troops and set sail. It's
Off we march.
a couple day sail because you're going to have to come up from the south end of the island. You're going to have to basically go around the entire thing.
So we get the
And the captain insists that you stay out of visible range of the island until the approach begins.
we just big chilling with this dude for a couple of days.
Yeah, you guys got like 3 days on this boat. Big
Yeah.
chilling.
Do you like to gamble?
There's a good couple of the crew members that'll gamble with you. How much are you gambling? They don't have a whole lot. They gamble.
However much they're willing to spend.
They gamble in like 5 copper pieces, you know. So you get a pot of like 2 silver on a good round.
I'm a blow their minds. I'm gonna pull out a singular gold piece.
They all cannot continue the bet.
I mean,
Yeah,
should be
they don't
able
have a
to.
gold
We just
piece.
paid them 20 gold each for each of us.
Yeah,
They
you
won't
pay
get that.
the captain.
Yes.
Yeah, they get paid after.
Gamble with the captain.
Plus, of
Does
course,
Captain
what then
gamble?
would had to go to paying off debts, what had to go to buying supplies for this trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Captain gamble?
Captain will gamble a gold piece with you.
Bet. What are we gambling?
Probably just plain dice. Do you want to actually roll some dice, or do you want to make a gambler check?
Gambler check. Faster.
What does it go off of?
Profession, gambler.
Oh,
Oh, you don't have that?
no, I'm not a.
Well, then you just get a
professional
roll.
gambler. Roll what?
Just roll a d20.
Okay.
My nat 18 plus 4 gambler puts me at 22, higher than any
Nat
of you can roll.
1, baby. Yeah.
Somehow you notice you're missing 2 gold
Yeah, you
pieces.
lose, and counting your earnings later, you totally like grab 2 gold pieces with your big meaty paws.
I do have pretty meaty claws.
Yeah, and lost 2 instead of 1 on that
Damn it.
night of gambling.
Double or nothing.
No, he's happy.
Double or nothing.
He flicks his 2 gold pieces, puts them in his pocket, and walks off.
Come back here.
It's a small boat. He doesn't go far.
For the rest of the trip, he
Double or
just
nothing.
For the rest of the trip, it's just East just trying to fucking double or nothing this guy the rest of the trip.
Double or nothing. Goodbye.
And then the next morning, like he's got wax in his ears
Damn
as the morning comes.
Literally smooth sailing.
Yeah, he's got this big, almost toothless grin.
I'm gonna go up to another dude,
Yeah.
hand him a gold piece. Double or nothing.
What?
Double or nothing.
What do you? You just handed me. I don't have a gold piece to wager.
Get your. That's it. That's your gold piece.
But I don't have another gold piece.
Well-
If I lose, that's what double or nothing means.
Yeah. Hand him another gold piece. 1 gold piece. Double or nothing. Right now. Right now.
Okay. Okay.
Roll. I did even worse.
15.
I got a nat 2.
That's not worse, but
Is it better?
it's 1 better. But a nat 15, he most certainly beats you, and you just kind of like puts out his other hand at the 2 gold pieces. You give him 4 gold, and you just kind of like, thank you.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna be training with Caroline.
Yeah.
Gotta freshen her up for what the fuck's about to go down.
Yeah, she is. She is down to train. She's got just some leather hand wraps that she puts on and tests out a couple of times.
So wait, didn't we got our cestices at some point?
Yeah, cestus is the leather hand wraps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got the metal studs on.
Got it.
Of course.
So
yes, cestises.
anybody who wants to / everybody here should like sit down while like for the this trip while Uzul tells you what the fuck's about to go down. Cause I've been here before and kind of know what to expect. So
Okay, well, explain, orc man.
long story short,
Thought
Lots
you said
of
you were gonna give
demons.
us the full story.
Lots of demons.
Couple highlights for you.
yeah, couple highlights.
There are
Possible large demons that buff the small ones.
yeah, you know
Kill the
those
big
guys.
thing first.
You know your first concern are demons that throw balls of plasma at ships and can explode a sloop like this in 1 hit.
Yep. Warn the captain of that too.
Those are guarded by swarms of teeny tiny insect-like demons.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
knew
do
you
they
totally
function
could've
as
fought that.
swarms? They function as
Swarm,
swarms, I'm assuming.
Could be.
Probably. Probably.
You know, imps love throwing fireballs. You remember too, you guys came from the south, the only place that you can land, took kind of the ruins of the main city that was just off from that old ruins port to grab some battlements and try to kind of bolster those. And it was at night that the swarm truly hit. It was relatively easy to go up and take it over. But
So-
then the night hit.
We definitely have to land during the day to prevent, dying immediately upon landing. So, yeah, be ready for that. And yes, if there is a big thing, don't try to fight it by yourself. It will not go well.
Punch all the things. Got it.
Kill big thing, punch things. Got it.
Mark's just sharpening his halberd. As it is.
I've rolled 4 3s and 2 12s. There's another 3.
Well,
Sorry,
that's-
go on.
That's the problem. You rolled the wrong die. The power's in the yellow die,
Right.
remember? The one that rolled the nat 1.
15.
See, there
Hey,
you go.
see,
You
there you
gotta
go.
let that mojo out.
Oh, it's another 15.
There you go. See, don't roll it anymore.
Caroline's got a new trick to show you.
Please.
I've been working on this one for a little bit, and she just stands there and she kind of clenches up for a minute, and you see the air start to kind of ripple around her, and then as it steadies out, you're sitting next to her, the sound of the ship stops. You can't hear anything.
Oh.
Just this kind of wobbling.
Looks like she's trying to take a shit.
I doubt that's what this is.
We're holding
What
one
was
in,
that?
honestly.
So,
You see the captain like barking something at some guy. You can't hear what he says.
does it look like that guy can hear what is being said?
Absolutely not.
I'll just like tell her to stop.
Whew. It's really exhausting, but I'd been working on it for a little while, hoping that, maybe it would help as like a stealth tool.
It indeed can. Does it just like silence everything around us?
I distort the air enough to disrupt sound waves, so nothing makes it out. I can go out about 20 feet before I start to hurt myself. Unfortunately, I can't move very easily when I do it.
Can you be moved?
I wouldn't necessarily recommend it.
You just pick her up, Rick.
Yeah. Do you have a mouth guard? Because you might chip your teeth on each other.
Oh, I can find a stick.
You're gonna put me on a stick?
Oh, as a mouth guard. Anyways, yes, that definitely will come in handy. Keep working on it.
Yeah, that's the new power that she's been working on. Otherwise, she's just been getting better at the powers she has.
Oh, on this 3-day journey, every day I want to be asking Adara if she's got any tips about the island, any like specific destination where we need to get to, especially to help out Smiles. But I'm pretty sure I could just like ring up Smiles and be like, "Hey, man, we're here."
Yeah, basically. Yeah, she lets you know that whatever business a god would have would be in the actual cathedral of Dragon Sanctuary on the volcano proper. Well past anywhere you ever made it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, bud.
Dragon Sanctuary, got it. All right. Dope. All right.
The day comes.
Indeed.
You guys sail in from the south. He is sailing fast and furious. 7.
Sorry.
Rocking and a-rolling. And soon enough, the island comes in view. You first see the gigantic billow of smoke pooling and just hanging around the island. And then you see the jagged top of the volcano, hot magma flowing down. Lava because it's reached the surface. And then you see a flash of light from the shoreline. And another little flash of light. Kind of like
Evasive maneuvers!
kind of like lightning bugs flickering. And soon enough there's little lights in the sky, kind of like stars against
Oozle's
the
calling for-
blackened sky of the ash, and everyone's kind of staring at them as they...
No, they're not, because Oozle's yelling.
Yeah,
evasive
Oozle's
maneuvers.
just yelling evasive, and eventually the guy's like, "Ah!" and starts like twisting and turning the ship as these humongous balls of blue fire start colliding with the ocean all around you. He's gonna make some sail checks. Do any of you have anything you can do to potentially assist him in this?
I have...
What skills can assist?
Profession sailor would be a fantastic one.
Fucking amazing, but none of us have that.
But
Could pick it up.
So since this is
Right now.
basically arterial bombardment, I want to roll Profession Knight to
Profession Knight can apply.
to
Sure.
assist them.
I will allow it because you have done this once before.
Oh.
I am a trapper and a warrior, so...
You could help potentially with battening down hatches and trimming sails.
25.
Let's do that.
Strength check.
I'm gonna roll a perception. That way I can help call them out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's about all I got.
That will help.
That's a 25 on my
Will it
Knight.
though?
What's it? What is it? A nat 1?
It's not a nat 1. However,
minuses
it's only a
provided.
16.
Insufficient for this DC.
I got a
So,
19
20.
on the strength check.
A 19 on the strength check. Good.
25 on my Knight.
and 25 for an actual skill check. Good. You guys need one more for this kind of quick time to actually provide a bonus. If you wish for Mark, Caroline, Derek, Adara.
Adara.
Yeah. Adara will immediately just provide a fate die to him, which will add a d8 to his roll now, no longer a d6.
Yeah, boy. Adara's the shit.
And we will count that as a success of the quick time event. You guys have now provided a +6 to the roll.
Okay, because like I got escape artist. That's not gonna help.
It would help
Dodge.
you.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
That is not an impressive roll.
Oh no.
However, with Adara's 7 on the fate die that she's provided, your guys' extra 6 and the passive crew's assistance bonus in his sailor check, it is sufficient.
Woo!
You guys immediately, you guys get close to shoreline, and it is immediately called for the longboat to be lowered, and it's like, you keep it. We are going. You guys
Jump off the moving ship.
jump onto the little boat. Who all cometh with?
Caroline will come with. Mark will come with.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's all I got for people to come with.
You don't want Freya? I kind of want Freya.
I thought the idea.
Somebody has taken Mark's mini.
Oh no.
Someone's in the Lego City. Someone's
Well,
driving Lego City.
Freya is your child, so if you want to bring Freya, you can. However,
I know. She's not really ready.
yeah. However, she did do a lot of training with Derek, so
I thought
who
it was
knows?
Frida.
Yeah.
You said Freya.
Oh.
I always say Freya.
Both of you.
I
Both of you
always
did.
say it.
She's
I
not
don't,
my child, so.
Frida, yes.
I don't give a shit what their names
She's not
are.
I met her once.
Frida does have more medical training.
She's lucky they're not thing 1 and thing 2. Like,
Honestly, be easier
Maria
that way.
feels like.
Well, I'm about to say Maria
Yeah.
100% feels like she's just thing too.
she kind of is.
Be easier that way.
Oof. Oof. I care so much about my children, and you're just like, they're here.
So you're leaving Adara, you're leaving Derek, and you're gonna leave Frida.
Yeah.
Because Adara can stay on the ship and still provide support because I have the message ring with her. And I would assume that they're going to stay, like, obviously
No, he's grabbing.
outside of bombardment range.
He's
but
grabbing minis.
Yeah.
they'll be around. So, yeah. And then Derek wanted to stay on the ship, and he can be, like, our triage center when we get back to the ship.
Okay.
So, do you want to bring Frida?
No, I have some healing potions, and you have some healing potions, and it'll have to be enough.
You guys roll your souls out
Indeed.
as you quickly approach the beachhead. The ship has turned and is navigating out and needs to make itself a roll to evasive maneuver out of here now.
Frida's providing all the assistance. And are the things that are firing, do we see them on the beach, or are they
You
just
see one
like
of them.
spread?
There's one right here. That's
Okay.
what that's going to be for now.
As we approach, I want to make an intimidate check on the folks that are on the island while flashing the large demon skull that I have on my shoulder.
I would also like to assist.
Try to
Just a
throw them off.
little
or-
bit of it.
Roll for assistance. Roll intimidate.
I take a drink,
That's a good call.
and then I take another drink.
Caroline kind of like,
I hand Carolyn the
Yeah.
flask.
she takes a good swig,
So
cracks her knuckles.
So that's going to be a 38 on my intimidate.
38. What did you roll for your total?
18.
18. That's above 10. That's enough to give the +2 bonus.
40 total.
40 total. Yeah, as you approach, you hoist up your skull and show it to them. The tusks gleam in the dim light. And you see the look on like all these little imps' face just go from just this shit-eating grin to just like, oh no.
He's returned.
Oh, that's
no.
I understand what that is.
Oh no, no,
The Deathbringer returns.
Oh hell no!
You guys are coming into range. Initiatives.
I add 5 now.
Oh!
Is
15.
15. It's Zelly.
16.
Holy
Not
shit.
bottom.
Oh my god!
It's happened.
I'm
28.
second.
28.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled an 11.
Mark is rather unprepared for this. Caroline, however, is feeling it.
Oh yeah, she's.
I've given her the lowdown.
Yeah.
I gave her
yeah.
a shot. She's so ready.
There's fury in her eyes.
No, that's whiskey.
Same.
That liquid courage, you know.
Liquid courage, you know.
Your guys' boat is coming up. Do any of you have any ranged abilities? Otherwise, just a volley of fireballs is going to come your way.
I
I got a ranged ability. I
do
don't know
you?
how much of it helped.
What is your?
Do you desire to use it now as an opening move like that?
How many times do I get it a day?
I think just once a day.
Just once a day?
I think so.
Save it.
The best ranged attack I can do is just put both middle fingers to the air.
Yeah, you just like you're 1 foot on the bow, on the gunnel. You hit the bow.
I've just got another intimidate roll as I am standing right at the front.
Flash in
You
your
and
ass.
Zelly just right at the front.
I mean, I'm at the front. I'll roll intimidate.
I'll roll intimidate.
Yeah, you guys all roll intimidate.
Nope.
Did you beat 10?
Sure did. Yeah.
Sure did.
Provides 2. Provides 2.
So that's gonna be a.
Yo, mama.
Hold on, I can math. Okay, that's gonna be a 41 on my initial roll plus
41 plus 4, 45.
45.
All right.
like
They
I'm
do
not even-
not go from shaken to feared.
That's fine.
They succeed the will save for that, unfortunately.
They will not soon.
As the boat approaches, you've got 5 fireballs incoming, and I've got what, 3, 5 of you to throw them at.
Mm-hmm.
First one, it's Ellie coming your way.
All right, bring it on.
Touch AC.
Oh.
Oh no.
15.
Well, a nat 2 doesn't hit.
Woo!
Second one, Oozle.
Wait, what's your touch AC?
A 15
Your touch AC should be your total AC, because all your monk robe stuff,
applies to that as well.
all your AC stuff should apply to touch. It should be Dex, it should be your AC bonus, it should be your wisdom.
Wait.
all
What is it
wrapped
for
into
us? I
one.
just want to make sure.
It's
The only thing is,
it's
like, if you
just,
have a ring of protection or like an amulet of natural armor, those wouldn't apply.
Oh, you have natural armor, so yours will be higher.
Natural armor does not apply to touch AC.
Oh,
That's flat-footed AC.
never mind. So ours is just going to be 10 plus
10 plus
our
whatever your dex
dexterity.
is allowed from your armor.
Okay, then I think mine's
Well-
a 22.
Okay. The
Well,
nat 2 wouldn't
not
have hit either
great.
way, but yes.
Okay.
What do you
That
got?
makes much more sense
12?
for a monk.
And then my
13.
flat-footed I have as 11.
13?
Yep.
Huh?
My flat-footed I have as 11. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
But
not
I thought
great.
Monk has a thing to where they can't be caught flat-footed.
Do you have
That
Uncanny
is
Dodge?
not
I didn't...
my...
Oh, it's uncanny
That's,
dodge.
oh, that's not Drunken Masters.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yep, it's
That's right.
it's the drunken master part. It's one of the things that it takes away.
Ooh,
Low damage. 5 points, Oozle.
okay.
And
I'll
you are
take it.
set on fire.
I'll take it.
There's water right next to us.
Fire!
Third ball is lobbed in the back, going to Caroline. Does not hit. Next one also goes to Caroline. They don't like her a whole lot, but still misses. Terrible rolls on those
She's
ones.
using the vibration to throw off their trajectory.
East coming your way. Touch AC was 12.
They're just stormtroopers, man. It's cool.
I got 12 on the die. It hits.
Smack.
Low on the damage again. 4 points of damage. And you are set on fire.
All right.
And 6 is a reroll. 6 is a reroll. And Oozle beats 13. 7 points of damage.
And you're still on fire.
And you're still on fire.
Just
This girl is on fire. Sorry.
And you see this large beast. It has 6 legs. You're familiar with these kind of artillery bugs.
Artillery bug.
Artillery bug.
A bug.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insectoid demon.
So, does my talent affect insects?
Boy, you're gonna have to get within 10 feet to find out.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can do that.
Just jump from the ship to them.
I literally could jump right now, yeah.
It faces away from you. Its abdomen pointed your way, and it just begins glowing in this huge blue color, and then immediately squeezes out. Little bits of blue liquid hit all around the field, and this large fireball comes at the entire crew. I need a reflex save from everyone. Ooh, Caroline and Mark can some hot rolls.
doesn't count. Doesn't count. Unless it's good, then it counts.
Unless it's good, then it counts.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
28 on my reflex save.
28 is good for half.
23?
23 is good for half.
You guys have such. What are you guys adding to your reflex?
Well, I got an 18 on the die, but I add 10.
I also add 10.
You add 10? My God.
Paladin, baby.
Yeah, they get save bonuses, both of them. What'd you get?
I have 15.
No, that won't do it. You take full damage. Mark succeeded for half, and Caroline is going to mix her success with her nat 20 initiative and do something special. But firstly, we're looking at 10, 20, 25 is the total damage. So you guys take a 12.
So I take 9.
I take 25. That's fine. Still above 100.
I feel so squishy now. Like, I feel so squishy.
And as the ball comes forward, Caroline just bolts and jumps off of your back, and she just dives into this little imp.
Whoa, small child.
Yeah, she has fury in her eyes and is just
And whiskey.
ready to rock and roll. Fire in her eyes and whiskey in her soul. She did nat 20 for a surprise round.
I told you not to give my child alcohol. I told you.
That acrobatics is more than
She's
good
not
enough
a
to get her
child
there.
Anymore.
She goes for a grapple check. Barely succeeds on the imp. She grabs a hold of it and it just starts like shuddering.
Yeah. She's a bad bitch.
It's going to take
Give me your lunch money.
A lot of damage.
17 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
And that is imp 2. Gnarly.
Gnarly, bro.
Out of the first round and surprise round, the boat comes to shore,
Dope.
hits the sand. Oozle, you're up first.
Aw, dude. So I can't reach that bug thing. I need you to get the bug thing. And I'm going to jump off. And I'm going to pump my sport talent to increase my strength by 7.
You just spinning the whole pool right out the gate.
Indeed.
All right.
So that brings me to, that puts 3 more on the modifiers. That puts me at a 7. And then I'm going to activate my Smite Evil. And, yeah, I'm going to fucking smack it.
You're going to smite this guy?
They're demons, aren't they?
Yeah. Don't you only have 2 a day?
I thought it transfers if you kill 1.
I don't think so.
I'll look at it after this fight.
All right.
Then I won't. I'll just fucking smack him.
Smack him.
Good old smacky.
Smack him real
Roll
nice
to
and
hit.
good.
Right.
I think that might come later. I didn't think it's
So that is. I'm gonna assume that a 20 before.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So first hit. Dun, 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 dun. Give me that D8
Dun, dun, dun,
and
dun,
give
dun,
me
dun.
these 2d6, baby. 4. Oof. Not super great damage. So 10, 13, plus 6, 19 points damage on that guy.
19 points of damage. You give him a good solid thwack. These guys, you remember, these ones are pretty easy to cut through.
And my second hit on this guy, and 7, 8, 9, 10. No, yeah. 10. So that's going to be 24.
Hit.
That first damage should be 3 more.
22.
And then on this one,
That matters.
13 plus 6, 19, 24.
24.
Yeah. Or 23.
23.
Yeah.
That is sufficient. Slain. You're taking your d6 of damage per hit on those two
Thank you for
with
reminding
your
me.
vicious.
Oof.
Goodbye, 10
damage.
hit points. And you're on fire. 6 more points of damage.
Oh. Probably should have jumped in the water before I got here.
Yeah. That's the thing you can do. It is Caroline's turn. She is going to go for the pin. So she is now trying to take this little demon down to the ground. She does not succeed. But she just continues to vibrate the hell out of it. And it's going to take 13 more points of damage.
Oh my god. She's a monster.
It's almost toasted. She's doing very well. Next in turn order, it's Zelly.
Yay! Alright,
Oh, yeah.
so I am going to Superman leap onto the bug. Oh,
Are you?
well,
Well,
Should have spent that key point.
should have.
what do the key points do again?
A key point will give her a extra 20 on a jump check.
Yeah.
At least in this
I
circumstance.
sure would have. I should have used it, but I didn't.
Yeah,
Because
so
I
what's
wanted
that?
to use it. 18.
18 does not get you on top of the bug by any means. From the tip of the boat, though, it'll get you there.
Perfect. I will use my standard to do it again.
And now use a key.
And now use a key point.
You land in front of this thing, it's like, nah.
Oh,
And
and
then you just-
it's a good roll this time. Dope. 36 plus 13, so
Yeah.
49.
You land. Do you want to land on the bulbous abdomen, or do you want to land on like its head or its thorax?
So like on its back, like its thorax, but close to the head, because I'm gonna be punching it in the back of the head. That's
Okay,
the plan.
perfect. Yeah, you land right there, right where all the legs connect. It starts squealing, kind of like a pig.
Nice. All right. That's
Good
my turn.
turn. Yeah. East.
I'm gonna get in the water. Hopefully
just-
get that fire on.
Yeah. You splash into the sea, and just a wave laps over you. You are out.
Cool. How many? What did that take up of my
Move.
move? Just my move?
Yep.
That. So I got a standard left.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna get really mad. I'm gonna look at that one in the back right, the tiny one.
This gun right here.
Yeah, and I wanna
Yeah.
I wanna intimidate that one.
That little squib. Go for it.
God, dude, I can. It's 18, but like.
He is already shaken. However, he succeeds the will save against fear.
Lame.
But that's all right. Your ankles are still wet, but you
Yeah.
know.
Proc
you'll-
my rage, so now I do more damage and have more health.
It is the enemy's turn. Poor Mark rolled at bottom of initiative. The one that Caroline's grappling tries to set itself free, does not do so. It's going to try to spit fire in her face. That is sufficient to hit. Only 1 point damage.
Singe a little bit of eyebrows.
Yeah, just a little eyebrow singe as she's just like teeth gritted, getting ready to go at this thing. This guy here is going to drop back a little bit, and he's going to puck a fireball. He's got 3 good options. East coming your way. Touch AC 12, correct? Nat 20. He crits.
Ooh,
10 points of damage.
cool. Am
And
I
your
on
top
fire?
half is set on fire. Yeah.
Fucking damn it.
These couple guys are going to drop back. See about there, and they're going to
Little-
puck fireballs. One
little
each. One at Mark.
Machine.
Misses with a nat 2. And the other one at Mark hits with a nat 19. Mark's going to take 6 points of damage. And he was already on fire. The bug is running around squealing. It's not having a good time. It's very unhappy with you. And out of the sand sifts out these tiny little long insects with these gnarly pinching claws, and they start crawling up her legs and going to swarm you.
Okay.
And with a nat 20 on their will save, they do. They start piling up around and on top of your body, and you take 7 points of damage.
I could fix this just like the last campaign, Kayla.
I swear to God, don't.
No.
For context, I just hit her really hard and killed her, and the swarm left.
The swarm would do that, maybe in this case.
Swarm's like, all right, target down.
I thought it worked pretty good.
I mean, I was brought back. There's been many times
You were alive.
when I get brought back.
I just clobbered the shit out of you.
Mark's turn, he is going to jump into the water, put himself out, and then charge to shoreline right next to these couple of imps. Top of the turn, order to Oozle.
All right.
Literally can't roll above a 3.
Let's see.
Something happens
Oh.
now that you've stepped foot on this soil once more, on this sand. You have a brief flash, and a voice rings clear through your head, a voice you're familiar with, your goddess. And she directs you to go to the northeast side of the great volcano and slay a demon that cowardly hides in a cave there.
Cave demon.
Will
demon.
do.
Also known as a politician.
Northeast of the Great Volcano.
Too real.
All right.
Bobby.
I'll just say will do. And then, let's see. Mark's over there dealing with that. Caroline's dealing with that. You should be able to charge and hit that one.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So
A
I
little
will
shit threw a fireball at me.
move up. And this big ass bug thing needs some slaying. So first attack. Ooh. Can I try to intimidate as a bonus, or would you take that as a standard?
It's a bonus. You get one free skill check around.
I'll give it a shot. I don't want to use my actual standard to pop one of my abilities. Oof. 7, so that's going to get me 20.
Not sufficient to proc a will save from this. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just going to smack the.
Take a swing.
Yeah. Swinging at him. Dun, 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 dun. All right. 14 plus 14, 28.
Hit. Since it is very distracted and distraught.
For, ooh, not good damage. So that's 7, 8, 8 plus 6, 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
And
you
then-
take your d6.
Yeah, I'll just do both of them at the same time.
Okay, cool. Since you remember you're on fire.
So
You are on
3d6.
1d6.
Well, I have to take a d6 from my weapon. So
Yeah.
But you
With
think
2
hitting
attacks.
twice.
You do not have 2 attacks. You used a move action. You only have 1. So yeah, 2d6 total. Not bad. Not terrible.
3 points damage.
You give a little slice into this thing. Caroline, before you, she goes again for the pin. Succeeds that time. She grabs it by its head and just puts the back of its head against a stone on this beach, and it just starts.
She's
8, so 11, 16 points of damage is enough.
Wow.
She kills that one. It'll sit right around 3rd level as well, though, so, you know. Itzeli, you're up.
Excellent. Question. These things that are like crawling on me,
They are like mini versions of
the bug.
the bug.
Ew.
Okay. Are they impeding my movement? Like, is it grapple at all?
No, they are
Okay.
not impeding your movement currently.
Perfect. I will do my Fury Blows on the thing's head. I ignore them completely.
Yeah, and they're a swarm. They can't take attacks of opportunity or anything. So.
Okay.
Eat mana.
Ooh, 30.
Yeah, easy hit.
8 points. No. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
Yes, a net 20.
Critical.
So that's gonna be. Can I borrow a d6?
go for it.
Thank you. 6. 24 points of damage.
24.
And I'm going to spend a key point on this one for an extra d6 of damage if it hits. It does not hit.
Oh, crit fail. Do
Sure.
you choose for that to end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give it a couple good, solid thwacks, and you almost fall, but catch yourself at the last second. Issa.
I'm gonna charge that one,
Yeet.
and I want to hit it.
Yeah. Full power attack, swinging hard.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
power attack.
Get him.
It's a good roll. That's gonna hit.
It's probably gonna hit. I'm just doing 32.
Yeah. Yeah. What's damage?
Math. Let me get the damage going on.
I don't understand how like you're watching somebody else and you're like, it's this. And then when it's your turn, you're like,
I just do the math.
bro.
Bro.
Bruh.
Party fail.
Bro.
Like,
I don't know where it went, bro. It's okay. I got another one. 27.
27 points
27.
of damage. It falls unconscious.
I'm gonna spit on it.
Can I spit as a free
Yeah,
action?
you can spit as a free action.
Oh,
Absolutely. You are still on fire though, so you take 6 points of damage.
That's okay. It's just like blended into the rug. I don't know.
you're
It's
also
gone forever.
colorblind. That helps.
I'm also colorblind.
Enemy's turn. He tries to regain consciousness. Does not do so. The big bug is freaking out a little bit. Does it spin around? No. It's going to try to reach up and claw at you
Okay.
with 2 of its graspers. What is your CMD against grappling?
CMD again. 27, my guy.
5 doesn't get there.
No.
No. I don't need to add its bonuses. It's just not enough.
Monk.
And the swarm failed its will save against your sport and immediately sloughs off of you and dives onto Oozle. You are just covered in these little tiny things biting at your face and any little chink in the armor.
Not my face. I have a fucking full visor helmet.
Oh, pinchers get in there.
There's like
These things,
dripping in
these
my
things are
eyes.
pretty small. 8
could help.
points of damage.
Don't let him help.
I can help.
I don't, you know.
Why?
Those 2 little imps try to retreat from Mark, immediately proccing attacks of opportunity. Mark has multiple. Good hit and a critical.
Mark's the lad.
First one takes 16 points of damage. Second one that was crit. 20, 40. He just kills it outright.
It's dead.
Yeah. He just blasts right through it as it tries to get a little closer to over here again and throws a fireball at Mark. That misses.
Heisman.
Kobe! And just way off to the side and then explodes in the background. Mark's turn. He just kind of looks at this thing and he just kind of shrugs. He's like, dude, come on. Why are you making me walk? I've got this whole island to cover. I don't want to cover this beach twice. And he just walks up and takes one big swing at it. Another critical. That's 1. Max damage, 10, 12, 22 times 3, 66 points of damage. It is rightly slain.
The lad.
The lad.
Good opening moves. Top of the turn order, Oozle.
I'll smack the bug.
Smack the bug.
Ignore the small bugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Caroline to vibrate me real quick and get these fucking bugs off me.
Okay.
First hit will be a 25.
Hits. Because you are lowering its AC significantly.
Come on. Ooh. Well, that's 1 6. So that's 7, 8, 9. 15 points of damage on the first hit.
15.
And then second hit. Let's call this a nat 20, baby.
Yeah, the crits.
So then that's gonna be, oh, come on, give me high dice, high dice, high dice. Not super high dice. Alright, so that's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 16 times 2, 32 points of damage.
32. Not quite enough to kill it.
I'm not using the red D8.
That's the problem.
That's what's going on. That's what it is.
See the red D8?
Completely
It
agree.
is what it is.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go back to pencil and paper after this. I thought this new sheet thing was gonna be good, but it doesn't
No.
mark as well as I thought it would.
Bummer.
It's all good. Caroline's turn. She follows instructions. She steps up behind you and she grabs your back plate, and you just immediately. Did you take your?
I'm doing that right now.
And 1 for fire, 4 damage for fire.
Alright, so that's 9 damage total.
Caroline's going to take 2 points of damage for touching you. And she puts her hands on your back plate. Immediately, some of these insects try to start bridging over onto her. And she just vibrates, and you feel this horrid shock as it just riddles through you. Everybody almost max.
Butt
Woo.
food.
18 plus 5, 23 points of damage. And the swarm is almost immediately dispersed.
I'm gonna.
Little dead bugs just start plinking off of her arms and falling to the ground.
I'm gonna.
Jittered to carapace soup.
Swift action, lay on hands myself.
It's not your turn. It's Caroline's turn.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. She does not act on your turn. I rolled initiative for her. Initially, yeah. It's Ellie, though. It's your turn.
We're gonna keep on punching this thing.
Yeah, another flurry of blows.
Yeah, let's. So I'm gonna spend the key point for the extra d6 now. Yeah, that was a good call. 29.
Hit.
3d6 of damage. Oh. 69.
Above average still.
14 points of damage.
14. So close.
20.
Yes.
32
Easy hit.
for 14 points of damage.
I was looking for 8.
Nice.
Yeah. You give it just a couple good solid thwacks. You see its head starts dipping with each punch. And eventually you see a little tear. And one more punch on that and it just detaches the entire head. Blue goop hits all across, stains the beach, and the beast collapses underneath you.
Ugh.
Ew. This is disgusting.
Yeah, you are
Fucking
coated
gross,
in
bro.
some very nasty bullshit.
Ugh. I'm going to grab one of my empty flasks and I'm just gonna kind of like scoop
Just
it,
take a sample.
into there,
Could
And then
make good meat. You
drink
never
it.
know.
and then I put that in my back pocket.
All right. So you cleaned it off your hands.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, as
Nah.
much as I can scrape off into
Yeah,
Rinse
it.
it off.
you could pretty well get it off at that.
Cool.
Could lick
It's
off.
it's viscous, and so like you start it into the bottle, and you can pretty much just like booger chain it in.
Nice.
Gross.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gross.
Keeping
Geese, you got an unconscious one laying in front of you.
I'm a coup de grace.
Yeah. Roll crit damage.
Just damage?
Just damage. You don't have to roll a hit. It's unconscious. You roll as if you just criticaled.
So that's a lot of. It's times 2.
Yeah, and you can either roll double dice or just
I'll
double
just
the dice
multiply it.
damage. That's what I always do.
Just multiply.
It
Oh, that's
effectively is the
max
same.
damage.
Yo!
16, 32 plus 49. I'm in rage.
32 plus 49?
No.
What do you?
Total
oh,
49.
Total of 49. Yeah. Excellent.
Because I add
swing.
17 in rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got that times 2 on there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Just,
Do
Put
I
it-
add 2 to the bonus as well? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's an imp.
yeah, your bonus multiplies.
Oh. Yo.
Yeah, so instead of like the passive 17 that you do,
49.
yeah, it's passive 34.
So 49 plus another 17.
Plus another 17. That's 50, 65, 66.
Yeah.
Think.
Yeah. It
Close
is
enough.
gonzo. Absolutely put under.
I just want to stomp on its head.
So if you crit and max damaged me, you would kill me in a single hit.
Dope.
Like irreparably so.
Yeah.
Dope.
Immediate death. No fortitude saves.
I just want to like, just squish his head.
Yeah, you
You know?
just like reach down and just easy. You've got a bit of imp sandwich now.
Yeah. Maybe
Uh,
take a bite. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing that, but you can if you so desire.
Don't
no,
do
thank
that.
you.
You still got this swarm to take care of, though.
I can take care of it.
Its turn. Oozle, it is still upon you, so that is 8 points of damage.
Alrighty. Alright.
Wait,
And-
is it on me even though I'm on fire?
Yeah,
Okay.
dude, they're demons. They don't give 2 shits about fire.
Fair.
They live in fire.
Jump in the
It's
water.
actually kind of cold for them.
It's a little chilly environment here at the equator on the active volcano island.
For them.
Mark's turn. He's gonna kind of step up, and he's just kind of like got his halberd, and he's like, and like every now and then one hits the sand, and he like just splatters it at your feet, but he can't do a whole lot against it.
That's fine.
It is your turn.
Dope.
I can tackle you.
You
if
are
you want.
on fire and covered in these little demon
You
bugs.
should get in the water.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay on hands first.
Just get in the water.
Oh, rad. So that's 8
Is that minimum?
plus 5,
No.
almost.
Not quite. It's almost average.
13.
Now you're starting to sound like my ex-wife.
All right, and then
I do not have an ex-wife.
And then I'm just gonna go into the water.
Yeah, you turn and just spin your whole round, wading into the water. They immediately start leaving you. You put yourself out. They are now just congealed on the beach here.
Okay. I'm also going to pop a healing potion. I'll use one of these 2d4 ones that I have.
All the way back from not quite bronze.
Oh yeah. I have 7 of them.
From the pervy old lady.
The pervial.
Okay, so it's
I
a
wasn't there for
2d4.
that.
Does it add anything?
I'm glad I wasn't.
Or is it just
No,
2d4?
it's just
Okay.
2d4. It's herbal medicine,
Woo!
basically.
Grand total 4.
Woo!
Yep, 4 healing.
It's like you just took fast-acting ibuprofen.
Dope.
Is
Drink like a
realistically
nice
what
tea.
that is.
A little bit of Advil, you know.
It's like a willow bark blend with cherry flavor added.
Hell yeah, brother!
Gives it the pink color to make sure you know it's a healing potion.
Dope.
Good turn, Caroline. She is going to approach the swarm and she's just going to stick her hands in and just vibrate. Because she could do damage to them. 11, 12, 14 with the 23 previously is enough. The swarm, they are all either killed off or disperse at that point.
All right.
Disperse.
I want to roll a heal check on Carol.
I want to go in the
Yeah,
water.
roll a heal check.
Get off fire.
Yeah, you go dive in the water.
Yeah. Splash around.
You and Ooze will hang out for a minute.
Little bro date. You know?
A little bro day. Pretty much a hot tub.
She's taken 3 points of damage. She's looking pretty decent.
Like 3 out of...
3 out of how many hit points does she have?
She's like 36.
36, something
Oh,
like
fuck.
that.
Yeah, we're good. She's good. We're all
Get to
good.
Her sheets, but yeah,
You're
36
not good.
max hit points.
You're fine. What are you at? Total?
27.
You're fine.
Out of 83.
87.
Oh, I'm sorry. How dare I?
And Mark is missing 24 hit points.
I'm missing 29. Do you want to know what I'm at?
You're at
You're at
80
80
something.
something. Yeah.
101.
Oh, yeah, he got that.
Thanks for that con belt, guys.
Get
Yeah,
that
dude.
Constitution boost.
Kind of dope.
Boosted.
I use a scroll of 3 scrolls. That's all I wrote down. I think they're cure light wounds.
Probably.
Nice.
I think that's why I didn't write it, is because I was like, they're
You're like, they're just your lights.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what those do.
exactly.
I'm going to pop a healing potion.
Yeah,
I got a couple. Might as well.
you got a couple.
I just need a D4. Shut up! Don't make fun of me. Mark gets 8 points of healing.
Thank you. That'll suffice.
Perfect, because that's all I've got to give. Can offer up a flask.
Math.
Oh, he'll take the flask. He'll take a swig of that.
Dope.
Hey guys, I'm almost back up to full.
Good for you.
Thank you.
I was so worried about you.
Thank you.
And then, guys, it is rather important. What's the party's trajectory from here? Where do you go?
How far away is the
He's in
volcano
charge.
at this point?
It's on the far side of the island. It'd be easier to beeline right through the middle, but that will put you through the ruins that you're familiar with. You could, of course, opt to then walk around the beach, and that would then put you basically right to the cave that you're supposed to go to.
I say second idea.
Yeah.
It would take a little longer,
Yeah, but it's a little safer that way.
but there's probably less chance of like catastrophic engagement.
See a cacodemon?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can just take the
That comes later.
we'll take the little roundabout way.
Yeah, head along the beach line, and we are going to take a 5-minute break. Be back in a few, guys.